Happy Pride, you sneaky freaks. We are teaming up with LELO to bring you a Pride giveaway.
Wait, did you tell them what LELO is?
Well, tell 'em, Mother.
LELO is our favorite sex toy company.
That's absolutely right.
Can I go on a rant about it? Just real quickly. Waterproof, rechargeable, state-of-the-art technology. I found the Smart Wand 2 is an incredible body massager.
So if you want to enter our giveaway, all you got to do is text us at a new number that we're using for giveaways. It's 310-356-3920. What's that number, Mother?
That's 310-356-3920.
Hit us up. Win that LELO.
You were listening to a Pleasure Podcast. For more from our sex podcast collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.
Oh,
So then I have another friend who doesn't use toilet paper. He just he shits and he shoves his ass under the faucet of the fucking bath, and he lets the water
what?
clean his asshole. And so he's got all this poop
Where
particles.
are you finding these friends?
The poop particles in the fucking bathtub. I swear to God, I was puked. It's uncomfortable to talk about sex, but sometimes it's important to get uncomfortable. Sex Talk with My Mom is the best mom-son podcast about sex.
It's the only one as well.
My mother is a cougar.
My son is a clown.
In a nutshell, my dad died, so my mother decided to create a YouTube channel all about sex, like all mothers do.
And then my son decides to use my material in his stand-up comedy routines.
And thus, Sex Talk with My Mom was born. Welcome to Sex Talk with My Mom. I'm Cam Potter.
And I'm Karen Lee Potter.
And you are a sneaky freak if you're listening to this podcast.
That's right, but that's a good thing. Sneaky freaks are good.
Those are our family. And on Mondays, we talk directly with you sneaky freaks. We answer your comments, we answer your questions, and we get into some serious sex shit.
Yeah, that's right. I like the way you put it, Cam. Serious sex shit.
On Thursdays, we have a guest. This past Thursday, we had a wonderful guest.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Jess.
I loved her.
Fucking
still love
loved her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really smart and really fun. So check that out.
We had a patron comment about that, actually.
And what did our lovely sneaky freak patron say?
So Captain Megan said, Dr. Jess makes great points, especially about reminding yourself of positive things and contradictions to their opinion. So this was specifically talked about in our Patreon bonus episode, which you guys can listen to at patreon.com/sextalkwithmymom. Karen was on point about not taking things personally.
That's right. 4 agreements.
This was a whole conversation about overcoming rejection. And one of those ideas is that you basically, what you brought up was that if you get rejected, it's the other person's fault, you know?
No, it's not the other person's fault. It's just, it doesn't matter because the person is going to end up losing out. That's
Right.
Basically.
So I asked for other opinions about how to get over rejection, and Captain Megan said, maybe write down some qualities you find positive about yourself in a journal and stash that away in case you're feeling anxious after the date.
I like that suggestion. Very good.
Also remember the wise words of the dude. Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Exactly. It's funny that you mentioned this because I don't know what motivated me the other day. Well, I do know what motivated me the other day. I'm a TikTok. I have to admit it. I'm a TikTok addict.
You're a talker.
I'm addicted. I'm officially.
You've heard of tokers? This is a talker.
I'm a toker and a ticker. But anyway, the reason I say that is because I decided, there's a lot of these self-help people that just give self-help messages. So I'm like, okay, I'll just join on in.
Okay.
So I decided to say life lesson number 1, caring about what people think. And I gave 3 reasons or 3 things to do. 1, don't give a shit. 2, don't give a flying fuck. 3, give 0 fucks. Those are my life lessons. In case anybody wants to see more, go to my TikTok at Karen Lee
I would
Potter.
love to see a whole book of self-help
life lessons from me.
Life lessons from you, yeah.
This is my theory on life. Every idiosyncrasy that people have in general gets worse every decade they are living.
Please do
friends,
not tell me that.
Yeah, my friends whose little idiosyncrasies were little at the time in the 20s and 30s, they're very apparent now in their 60s. Very apparent.
What about
in a good way.
What about my big idiosyncrasies currently? Where is that going to become?
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
I
they're
don't know.
already a big issues
I
in my
don't
mind,
want to even think about what's going to happen there. I don't know. What do you think?
I want to show you something. And I know we said we were not going to talk about this because I was thinking it was going to be too
Okay.
self-deprecating, but I have to show you. Okay.
You're going to
Okay.
show. You're not even going to tell. You're showing.
I'm just okay. So the other night, I was eating outside, socially distant with a friend, 2 friends, and I must have gotten bitten by something.
Because knowing
Something.
you were so paranoid that you put your chair in the middle of a bush or something.
I was peeing outside because I wasn't going inside their house
You're
to
lucky
fucking
your
urinate.
dick didn't get a bite.
I know. I had a feeling. I was like, I should use my flashlight on my phone to see what the fuck's around here because I'm in the middle of the woods, pissing, and then of course in the middle of the night I have a bad dream. I have a dream of a demon saying something about venom or something. Okay, it was like a
I
Harry
still
Potter
have
type.
stitches. I still have stitches from my surgery, and when you make me laugh, it hurts my stitches.
And I wake up, I'm scratching the shit out of my ankle. And then now I can't. I could barely walk on my fucking foot.
What do you
I
mean?
could barely walk. Look at this
That-
shit. It is a
what?
bite. It is.
I'm
Look,
gonna
you're not gonna
die.
even believe this. It's a bite. I had to stop running today because I was so. And then I convinced myself.
What
look at
is? Holy shit!
I
That-
know, Mom.
Okay,
It's a fucking welt.
it's a welt, but you know who had this?
Who?
Deez had it on his forehead. It looked like a third eye. That same welt. It was a big bump and raised like that. It wasn't as red as yours. Yours is really red.
Well, I went on a fucking run this morning, and of course, it exacerbated everything again.
Did you put any cortisone cream on that?
No,
Oh, that's a problem. You didn't put any cortisone cream on
I
it.
didn't do shit with this. I've just been scratching away.
No, that's not the main problem of the story.
The main problem is that it prevented me from sleeping for hours because I
Yes.
was convinced that it was a black widow, that I was about to die. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how many people do you know that have been bitten by black widows?
I don't know because they're
Zero.
all fucking they're all dead. No, actually,
They're all dead.
I did some research.
All the
I did some
people.
research. I did some research today and yesterday, and there are 2 primary spiders that are extremely painful and venomous when you get bitten by them. Most other spiders, their fangs can't even pierce the skin. But the black widow and the brown recluse, both of which live in LA,
Oh yeah.
are extremely painful to be bitten by. However, most people think that just by getting bit by a black widow, you're going to die. Very rarely does that happen, actually. However,
Oh.
people do get really bad reactions to it.
And the brown recluse, that's the one you got to be worried about death?
Oh no, they're just both very painful. They both can kill you, but it's not like an instant death. It's not like
Like a
you're
snake.
fucked. Yeah, there are anti-venom shots that they have for the black widow,
Okay.
but they
go
don't
back.
even administer that
Oh,
often
okay.
because they create some other bad reactions.
How long did you spend researching about the black widow and the brown recluse?
I would say I woke up at 6 a.m. today because I woke up with anxiety, and I went out for a run. I had to stop running because of the spider bite. So I came back. I did a half-hour yoga, and then I spent about an hour, I think about 7 to 8, researching black widows, brown recluse.
And how do you feel now about your bite?
Great. Excellent.
Because you found out no one dies from it, so don't worry about it.
That's not the case. Some people do die from it.
You just said that very few people die. That's what
Rarely. And that's according to fucking Quora or some shit like that, which who the fuck knows?
God.
What I'm
All
trying
right.
to say is
Is
I got a
what?
fucking
What are you trying
spider.
to say?
I got a spider bite, and your immediate response when I tell you this is, "Oh, we got to talk about this on the show. This is gold." What the fuck is that? That's the response to I was up all night because of anxiety related to the Black Widow.
It is because sometimes when the precipitating event is so ludicrous.
It's
that
so
it is-
ludicrous. I have a fucking welt on my leg right now from a spider. What do you mean it's so ludicrous?
I'm dealing with these who had one on his head that was twice the size of yours and right in the middle of his eyebrows.
The welt can get up to 16 inches
Holy
in
shit.
diameter.
And how
16
often does
inches.
Okay. Wait, the welts from a black widow, but you don't know. You could have had
No, not necessarily
You don't
Black
even know if it
Widow.
was a black widow. It could have
Generic
been
spider bite.
any bite, and it could
It
be.
might not even be a fucking spider.
It could have been a fly.
A
It could have
fly
been
is
a
not going
horse
to do that
fly.
shit. It could be like a killer hornet, killer wasp. It's one of those things.
Oh, here we go. You know they are coming. Those murder wasps.
Murder
or-
hornets.
It's like the fucking plagues. You don't know what's going to come every day.
Yeah.
We had a earthquake the other day. Who knows what's going to happen next? I mean, it's just like plagues over here, plagues over there.
Is that another TikTok that you do?
I don't want to do
Are
a
you
TikTok on that.
TikToking?
Yeah,
You're just communicating in TikTok these days.
I'd like to move on. if
By
I
the
could.
way, here's what I'd like to move on from. The fact that you're fucking constantly you're texting me TikTok videos. And so
You
it's
don't
not
like those?
bad enough that I have the app already on my phone, but you're just constantly inundated. It's like I'm watching TikTok constantly just because you're texting me them.
Because I'm the curator for our family.
Oh,
We have
you're
a family
you're a
text
TikTok
chain.
curator.
Yes, and I feel like nobody should have to go through, and as long as I'm going through and watching TikTok videos 24/7, I can just curate the best ones for the family. So I have curated. So if anybody wants to see my curated
I'm glad that's what
TikTok
you're
video
contributing.
list, let me know.
That's very nice that you're contributing to that during the pandemic.
There are I mean, one of them was hilarious. Did you see the one recently where
I stopped watching.
Oh, okay. So the woman is cooking and her husband's in the background yelling something. She goes, "Shut the fuck up. I'm doing a TikTok video." And it just struck me as so funny. It just reminded me of myself.
You were gonna be cooking?
Well, how great is Dee's cooking? So my boyfriend, Dee's, for those of you who don't know, he's got an obsessive compulsive personality. So sometimes his obsessions are not great. Like, sometimes they can be on the, self-destructive category, like smoking a little too much weed, which he's given up for the most part, but probably hasn't. But the other point is that he decided to switch to cooking.
Wow.
His food is orgasmic.
I ate so much fucking fish last night.
You did not stop, by the way. I was noticing.
Did you guys talk about me afterwards?
No, I was happy. He was thrilled. The more the people eat, the better he feels about himself.
Yeah, it was fucking delicious.
But I think that's the thing. A lot of people have taken up cooking. A lot of my friends, and they even fight with their spouses over who gets. Yeah, you have, because you're inside anyway, so you might as well make that one meal or 2 meals really delicious. So
I'm gonna. Here's a free fucking advertisement for Milk Street cooking classes.
Really,
Look at this has taught me how to cook. Just go to Milk Street Cooking School. They're giving free classes right now. You could get different classes like using herbs, how to cook chicken, how to cook fish, all this sort of shit. I swear to God, because learning how to cook is actually, you have to grow up with someone and watch them
So somehow you forgot. You forgot that I fed you very well when you were growing up. I just feel like there was such a long period of time where I was the head chef in the family that I'm now out of it. I think there's a certain amount of years that you put in your duties and that's it. I'm done. I'm done cooking.
You don't even know where I was going with this conversation.
Well, I know it somehow was like that you didn't learn the cooking gene from me.
That's correct.
Somehow
it's 100% accurate.
I knew it was going to come down to somehow.
Would you say you taught me how to cook?
Yes.
What did you teach me how to cook?
I believe I taught you how to cook fish.
What?
You don't remember? I used to cook fish all the time.
Okay, here's how I know you didn't teach me how to cook fish.
Why?
First of all, your fish was
what? Delicious. I used to have like 8 people at the table, by the way. I never knew who was going to stay for dinner, so I would just have to prepare a lot of...
You'd make a lot of tilapia.
Yeah, exactly. Tilapia.
Constantly tilapia.
With a little soy vey on it. It was perfect.
Actually...
It was good. Now you remember, I was a good cook.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
All
it
right,
wasn't bad.
And
you didn't teach me.
Okay, there's a difference between cooking... It's same thing with cars. Cooking as a means to an end. So cooking is a fulfilling meal that tastes decent, that you can fill up on and your family's happy.
Right.
It's the same thing as getting a car that's going to take you somewhere. Some people have a love for exotic cars.
Yes.
Some people have a love for exotic meals. And I like to eat, but I just don't like preparing something that's going to be eaten and 2 minutes later it's gone, and then you end up cleaning it up. So, I fucking don't like any of it.
What would you say? What car would you say equates to your cooking?
My cooking?
Yeah.
A practical car like I used to drive, the Toyota Camry.
Yeah, I say,
Testicle?
yeah, Toyota, maybe Corolla
Corolla.
or
You
Yaris.
downgraded me? A Yaris. Okay, that's bullshit. You know
Yeah, I mean,
how easily
it's
you
very
forget.
fuel efficient. It's very fuel efficient.
Yes. Okay.
It
No,
gets you
I had better than
from
Yaris.
point A to point
Better
B.
than Yaris. Come on. My mother, again, means to an end. We had like, at least I had more of a variety than my mother. My mother had like every meal, like Monday was like a turkey. Tuesday was, it was always like chop suey or something, literally out of a can. Wednesday
wow.
was like skirt steak or something.
I thought
Yeah.
she's an excellent cook.
Well, those 5 meals she makes are very excellent, but none of them are more than 1 or 2 ingredients. See, that's the way I cook too. If it's got 5 ingredients or more, forget. My brain just shuts off.
So here's what I want to say. First of all, I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Because you fed us 18 years of my life. You fed me.
That's right. Damn straight.
And I didn't become morbidly obese. I didn't
No, you always like fruit.
I
I
didn't
used to
become
call you the fruit man.
I didn't become like a little wafy flake because I didn't eat enough.
You always had enough to eat in my house.
I always had enough to eat. It was pretty healthy.
Now your
So I
brother,
appreciate it.
your brother, he would prefer to go into the basement and eat goldfish crackers.
So I appreciate it. I'm just gonna say it's not like growing up in like your idea of it like a big Italian family where the grandma is just like slaving away over the fucking stew and the sweat is
Right.
pouring in
No.
and it tastes so good, the spicy meatball.
Yeah, you didn't grow up that way.
No, I didn't.
No.
So I had to. So Milk Street classes. I think that's the answer.
Or, like Deez does, he just looks on YouTube and go finds the recipes and tries them out. And he's becoming so good that I just bought him some pots and pans for his birthday. He must have thanked me like 25 times.
That's kind of like a little gift to yourself, huh?
No, he was so excited about those. And I bought him a chin-up bar that he wanted. He was really
I was
happy.
actually impressed by that gift. I thought that was very sweet of you. And yeah, I know that will not look great in your apartment, and the fact that you're willing to do that for him, it means a lot.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Can I say one other thing?
Yeah.
Now that I've been doing nice things. I hate the COVID beard. I don't like people that they see my boyfriend looking like something out of I don't know, like that movie, The Reverend. Is that the name of the movie? That
I don't know.
the one that the guy's out in the wilderness, like living inside of a bear's stomach, and his beard is all white and crusty and long and straggly. That's what the
Ew.
COVID beard looks like. Okay, people don't realize that when they grow a beard, it has to be trimmed. And I am ready to. I'm ready to lose it. I'd like text mom. Let me know if you're dealing with someone who thinks the COVID beard is nice. And on top of that, Deez asks people what they think of the beard, and no one's going to say it looks like shit.
Right. He asked me that on his birthday, at his birthday dinner.
You didn't have to say you liked it, though. You didn't.
What am I going to say? Oh, it doesn't look like shit? On your birthday, happy birthday. Your beard doesn't look like shit because but truly, it looks like you're fucking of the early 1900s.
I told you he looks like
It's actually quite impressive that he has that much
Yeah.
hair there.
He looks like something out of the Civil War.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Anyway, so what do we do when your spouse has a certain idea of what is good looking and the other person doesn't feel the same way? What do we do?
What do we do? I think
Like-
you can say it to him. And how does he respond when you
Oh.
say it to him?
Oh, you know me. I probably
you've
say
said
it
it to him.
25 times a day how much I hate it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not one to mince words when it comes to something like that. I just
And what's
like,
his response?
that if I let go 1 or 2 days, maybe he'd get rid of it. So I think it's more of like this is my life, my beard. I can keep it if I want to.
So his response is, fuck you. I'm going to keep it
Basically.
longer because of this.
Yeah, because you told me how much you hated it. I'll just keep rebelling and keep growing it. I don't know. There must be some reason that he's keeping this, but I struggle to find the aesthetics. Anyhow, can we talk about what was going on in my hot tub last night?
Your hot tub was a steamy pool of coronavirus.
There must have been 28 people put into a hot tub for 4 people. I don't even know
Fucking
4 people.
disgusting. How are people doing this?
I don't understand. It's like people
Why is Corona canceled?
Corona is canceled. I don't understand it. I don't know what happened. I I'm like in a state of shock.
Well, the highest rate, I think it's the highest rate of infected people right now in Los Angeles. And
Yesterday, I see a girl. She runs up to me. I haven't seen her in a while, and she gives me a huge hug with no mask. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I don't
Oh,
like that. I don't like that.
it's like a complete amnesia that we're
You're
supposed to be
61
social
years old. If
distancing.
I saw that, I would have screamed out, "You're 61."
What? I don't care if I'm 31. You don't do that because we're social
You're high,
distancing.
you're much higher risk than I am.
Okay. I'm also
Although
higher
maybe-
risk because of
may-
my A negative blood on top of that. Now I have another thing to worry about.
Although you're probably lower risk because you just got that shit removed from you.
What? You're telling me that you could, because I had a fibroid and a uterus that removed
I see you're in much better shape now.
physically? You mean I look
Yeah.
thinner?
No,
That's
I'm
not
saying
the
you're
reason.
moving around. You're moving around like a whirling
chipper
dervish.
little,
Yeah,
like a whirling dervish.
yeah. By the way, I
Yeah.
saw in our text that you've been texting about your with someone.
Who? What?
I started reading these texts. It says,
Oh,
Catherine said, "I'm just a big fan. 44-year-old mom of 14 teen kids. Hubby is retired military. Yeah, she said I had a hysterectomy in October 2018. Best decision ever. My back pain went away instantly.
see? Why is that not more well known?
Isn't that amazing?
Back
Then they
pain went away instantly.
And
My
you
my
also
my
had the same
hip pains.
situation.
Yes, except my hips were bothering me last night, but that was probably because I was dancing and I didn't need to be dancing.
Oh,
Anyway, but
when
her
were you
back pain.
dancing?
Last night, I was just dancing to the beat of my own drummer.
Oh, it's so cute.
Go on.
Do you have dance parties with these over there?
Oh yeah, and TikTok parties.
Oh. Hello, you sneaky freaks. You know our favorite sex toy company is LELO, LELO. And so we've decided to pair up with them to do a Pride giveaway. Oh, yeah.
And this is an incredible giveaway because these products are top of the line. I love the LELO Smart Wand 2. It's an all-over body massager. It looks like a giant dildo, but it really is perfect for foreplay. Perfect.
I love their F1S. It's the first thing that I've shoved my dick in that actually feels good in months. So if you want to join this giveaway, it's quite simple. We have a number to text us at. This is going to be our giveaway number. So if you ever want to join our giveaways, this is it. Write this number down.
Are you guys ready?
310-356-3920.
Write that down, you little sneaky freaks. Text us, and you'll be entered into our giveaway to receive a LELO product.
That number is also in our episode description. Text us. Also, make sure to use our code MOM20 for 20% off, lelo.com.
There's a lot of TikToking and dancing going around. That's what's the joy of TikToking, because nobody has to do anything perfectly. As a matter of fact, the more you do it imperfectly, the funnier it is. So you want to do your own thing.
Mom, we are living such different lives.
I know, because you're into, let me read about how to be silent all day long.
No, that is not what I'm reading about. I'm reading about the Sabbath.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Sabbath is the day of rest in the Jewish tradition, Friday evening to Saturday evening. And it is this book by Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel is blowing my fucking gourd. It is the best book I've read definitely in 2020. And it is it's about the art of resting, which is not something very easy for me, and I don't think it's something you've ever done. Actually, you do it every night.
I was going to say, if you
You do
consider
it
me watching Bausch, my favorite new show.
Oh god.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Of all times to be watching a fucking cop show.
Yeah, but he's a renegade cop, so that's why it's acceptable to be watching a cop show right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's a renegade.
Okay.
He's the one that you want cops to be like.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, this book, I'm telling you, here's a quick summary.
Are you going to become a Hasidic Jew? Am I going to have to worry about the whole unorthodox thing with you?
Unorthodox.
Yes.
Oh, that's another TV show?
Yeah, it's a series. Yeah, 4-part series.
I don't think you need to worry about me becoming a very Orthodox Jew.
Thank you.
I will say
that I don't want to
that
be worried about you becoming anything extreme.
It's just wisdom pouring out of every word of this. Each page takes me about an hour to read.
Maybe you should have been a rabbi.
I think I am a rabbi. On this show, I think I'm very
you're a rabbi.
rabbinic. Yeah.
Yeah, a rabbi with anxiety about spider bites.
I bring the wisdom. Cam's Corner.
Oh,
How about
Cam's
this?
Corner.
Cam's
Speaking-
Corner. We haven't done Cam's Corner in a while, and I think it's about fucking time.
Okay.
All right. Here's a summary of fucking the Sabbath. Okay.
Okay.
So he's explaining where, like, why we rest on the seventh day.
Yes.
So Aristotle said the reason that we rest on the seventh day is because it allows us to recharge so we can be productive the other 6 days of the week.
Okay.
You know? It's actually an enhancement. It's a way of working in a way because you're relaxing. Not Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel.
Oh my God. What is
This
he saying?
motherfucker. This motherfucker says no. Aristotle had it up as backwards. You work the 6 days of the week so that you can relax on the seventh day. The seventh day is the
Oh.
climax. That is what we want to enhance in our life. That's what we want to bring to every day once it's possible. That's the paradisal state.
Okay. Well, are you sure about that though? I think they want you to start reading the Talmud.
Okay, as a Jew, you really hate the Jewish traditions.
No, I don't. But I'm just thinking that they want you to sit back and read, like, and that causes more work. So I don't know.
No, it's not more work, and they don't ask you to read. They just ask you to just enjoy life, dress in some nice ass clothes that you enjoy sitting around in, eat some good ass food, don't do any fucking work. They don't even want you to fucking be turning on buttons.
I know
fucking-
you're not allowed to do TikToks.
No writing. You're not.
Are
even
you allowed
when you're
to do
reading? You're not even
TikToks?
supposed to be writing. You're not allowed to do TikToks, mother.
That would be a bummer for me. That would cause me anxiety that I'm missing out on prime TikToking. I'd not be happy. It
Oh,
would
my
be really
Lord.
a bummer. I just saw something that was philosophical. Every time I see a philosophical one, I send it to you guys.
I know it. I know you do.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
This one right here? Here, this is a good
Are you
one.
about to play a TikTok?
Yeah,
God damn it.
Said, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you're at peace, you are living in the present moment.
How awesome was that?
This is like basic bitch wisdom.
Oh, excuse me, basic bitch wisdom.
This is like, let me fucking make a sign and put
You
it in my
love
fucking
Lao
yoga
Tzu.
studio.
You fucking love Lao Tzu.
Yeah, I love Lao Tzu, but come on, you're making a fucking TikTok out of Lao Tzu? No
Yeah.
way. That's
Yeah.
not part of the way. That's not part of the Tao.
All right, can I explain one other thing here? Some good news, actually, and not even mom's news. This is just like basic good news that I don't know if everybody heard, but today it was announced that the Supreme Court just handed down a tremendous decision. Under federal law, employers cannot fire or otherwise discriminate against workers just for being LGBTQ.
Phenomenal. How
Isn't
did
that-
it take this long? How is it not?
That's what I know. It's like, are you kidding me?
Although,
like,
I mean, it's a good time. I mean, it's Pride Month. People are doing a lot of Pride stuff.
yeah, and I'm surprised that our Supreme Court, which is supposed to be very, very conservative, came down with this. So that's really good news.
It's sad that would be surprising because it's such an obvious fucking law.
I know.
It's so sad. It's actually sad it's taking this long.
Well,
Thank
how
God we're
about-
moving in that direction.
Yeah. How about some mom's news? Mom's news.
Mom's news.
I took this from the wonderful learned publication of Glamour magazine.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Fact: the world's largest recorded penis. Now, people always ask me about penis size.
Oh my fuck.
I thought this is interesting. It belongs to a 41-year-old New Yorker, Jonah Falcon, whose appendage measures 9.5 inches flaccid and 13.5 inches erect. Fact: the impulse to ejaculate comes from the spinal cord. No brain is needed. I don't know why that fact was associated with the other one, but that was interesting.
Something like the brain is too far away from the end of his dick.
I guess. I don't know why they added that to that. But that's 13. That's over a foot long. That's like scary.
It's about as big as my forearm.
Oh my God. Okay. Fact: the average
That's
male.
fucking nuts.
I know. Here's another fact: the average male orgasm lasts 6 seconds. The average female orgasm lasts 20.
Oh, that's interesting.
I knew this. I definitely knew this.
I knew this.
I knew this, and I'm happy about it. Fact: the left testicle usually hangs lower than the right for right-handed men.
Oh, that's
The opposite is
strange.
true for lefties. Now, would you think that your testicle hangs lower on the right side?
Well, I'm a righty, so the left is it the left or right?
Oh
that
yeah,
you
the
may-
left usually hangs. So maybe it's to balance you out or something.
I wonder how that if that's related to masturbation. If you like you're you're pulling in
Oh,
one direction a lot, that it
and
starts
that's
loosening the
right.
strings on the other side.
Here's another interesting fact. One
But
out of
this
every
is, by the way, Mom.
what?
This is not what is this facts. This is not Mom's news. This is not a news story. This is fucking just a listicle.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right, keep going. So I don't mean to
all right.
cut
Well,
you
these
off.
are. I think these are interesting facts.
All right.
One out of every 6 Americans aged 14 to 49 has a genital herpes. Now, fact: after fingers and vibrators, candles are the phallic objects used most often by female masturbators. Unlit ones, hopefully. Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Wait, do you think that's a good move? Putting wax up your vag?
Ah. I guess if it's organic, it's going to be
Yeah,
okay.
I guess if it's
think.
like a soy candle, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's a good. I wouldn't recommend that to our listeners. It will destroy the pH balance in some way.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to like this next fact because you might get nervous and you'll never
Does it
masturbate
involve
again.
black widows
No.
or brown recluses?
No. The most common cause of penile rupture is vigorous masturbation. If that happens, you're doing it wrong.
I am not concerned.
Okay.
At these days I'm forcing myself to masturbate.
Fact.
I literally this was a very sad thought the other day. The other night I was like, I could masturbate or
I could read the fucking Jewish literature. What?
that's exactly what I thought.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And I read the Sabbath.
Oh, for crying out.
I read the
No,
Sabbath.
no, you should be masturbating. It's unhealthy for you to be reading instead of masturbating. You have to get the semen out at some point.
You have to get the semen out.
Apparently, quote. All right, fact.
Oh,
when two
Jesus.
people kiss, they exchange between 10 million and 1 billion bacteria. I should not have told you that either.
Some bacteria are good bacteria.
That's right. Oh, we knew already.
I think I'm over the facts. I think,
All
can we
right.
wrap up the facts section?
This might make people feel a little bit better, though.
Okay. So let's wrap it up.
There's 2, one for men and one for women. Despite what
Okay.
men claim, only 15% have a penis longer than 7 inches. 15%. Only 3% have a penis more than 8 inches. So that's most people have under 7 inches, like 6 inches or less. So that should make you feel a lot better.
What the fuck, me?
Not you. I mean, people in general that are
Oh yeah,
concerned about it.
people. That should make you, Cam.
Wait,
feel a
what
lot
does this
better.
say? That this is unbelievable. Apropos. Okay. Fact: orgasms can lower a woman's risk of heart disease, stroke, breast cancer, and depression.
All right, I'm done with the
Then,
facts, mother.
But you know what this says? As my Jewish grandmother used to say, "Oi Gewalt." I don't know why it just said that. So we're keeping with the whole Jewish theme today.
This is a very Jewish episode.
Yeah,
I wanted to share with you something. Speaking
like
of
to
Jews,
hear it. What?
you know, in the Jewish tradition, back in the old country,
Yes.
they had something called the yenta.
Matchmaker.
Matchmaker, make
Make
me a match.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are you a yenta?
I'm just saying that one of my friends reached out to me out of nowhere and said, Cam, I'm living with this girl. I want you to meet her. Come and have drinks with us. And we
I
had
love
socially
it.
distant drinks at her house. And it was very obvious. Like, we basically sat down, the 3 of us, me, the girl, and the matchmaker. And the matchmaker basically was like, I wanted to introduce you to this girl because I think these are the qualities about her that I think you'll enjoy. That this is
Did
a
any
little
of them
her backstory."
including reading books about the Sabbath?
We didn't. I don't think we talked much about that. I didn't think
Okay.
that was going to be the biggest turn on. So I don't
Well-
think I talked about that. But what I'm trying to say is this
I
is
like
a
it.
phenomenal way.
Yeah, it's the best way because people that know you and know the other person. I mean, it is a little intimidating sometimes for someone to fix up 2 people because then if it doesn't go south, then they feel like somehow responsible. But if they take that off the table, it's a great way to meet people.
But I love this that we're both going over. I mean, they're both living together, but it's easy. I went over to the house. We sit outside. We had tea or water. I brought some fresh baked cookies, and
Aw.
And it was a very sweet experience. And
That was a good move bringing the
it-
cookies.
as
Very
opposed to
good move.
just going to like a bar or something where you're set up, you're like, hey, you two would get along. Go have a blind date where you just talk by
Yeah,
yourselves.
yeah.
This becomes a nice social hang, and it's a way to not
Non-threatening.
non-threatening and no COVID. Hopefully,
What is that? Hopefully.
well, who knows?
You know what you need?
What?
You need a. This is when I was pregnant. I got so anxious and paranoid because I had so many miscarriages that I asked your father to go rent a Doppler so I can listen to the heartbeat every day.
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ!
okay, this is where your anxiety comes from. It doesn't even come from me. It comes from like our grandparents. My grandparents who grew up like hiding in the bushes from the Cossacks when they came through on the horses. They would kill. They whacked all the people around.
all the Jews, mother.
All the Jews. So people were like living in a state of anxiety. So it trickled down through generations.
And then you-
I got anxious about losing a baby. You get anxious about fucking black widows. So it's
absolutely right.
understandable. It's in our DNA to be anxious.
I think we should lighten the mood by sharing a couple reviews that we got.
Mom's news is over.
Mom's News is Dunsky. It's time for the section of the show where we respond to your reviews.
Woo hoo 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 hoo.
This is called Hilarious and Informative. 5 stars by Jamie Finch. I love Cam and his mom's candid, raw dialogue about sex. It's playful, informative, entertaining, and inspiring. I want to be his mom when I grow up.
Aw.
Mom, you're going to be replaced. Highly recommend if you want a good laugh and want to learn something along the way.
Thank you,
Thank you very much, Jamie.
Jamie.
That's a
That
very,
was-
very sweet message. How do
I
you feel
love-
about Jamie wanting to take your position?
I love it. I'm passing on a legacy to Jamie.
Did you notice that we got a DM from James saying, just been listening to this podcast and heard Cam mention wanking near the toilet and made me think of this video I saw from years ago. Just found it online. Hope it's not too weird.
Oh,
Did you
hey,
watch
I
the
did.
video?
I couldn't watch it.
It's fucking disgusting.
Okay, I thought it was just me, and I had to stop.
I
Yes.
didn't
I didn't think there was a limit to what for me, but apparently he limited me up over there. I couldn't watch it. It's too
should we
gross.
share it to? I don't know if we should share it to our listeners. It's really fucking nasty. But
It's
basically,
okay.
it's the idea of someone shitting in a toilet and jerking off on the toilet on the shit.
I don't
and
know.
coming all over the shit. This is not what I do.
Yeah, no. What do you do?
Are you kidding? I read the Sabbath.
Okay, you read the Sabbath, wank off, ejaculate in the toilet so that you don't make a mess. It's all a whole rigmarole going
By
on
the way,
over
my
there.
friends and I had a huge debate about whether it's okay to pee in the shower.
Ugh.
And so that was my response. Ugh. Although today I tried it out, it wasn't bad.
Okay, can I just say something? I had a big fight with your father about this. Nobody wants to go into a shower after someone peed on it because no matter how clean you think you might have gotten it, that stench,
I agree.
it's a stench from urine and
I
pish-
agree. Completely agree.
pish, pee, poo. Oh,
So then I have another friend who doesn't use toilet paper. He just he shits and he shoves his ass under the faucet of the fucking bath, and he lets the water
what?
clean his asshole. And so he's got all this poop
Where
particles.
are you finding these friends?
the poop
These are
particles in the fucking bathtub? I swear to God, I almost
poop
puked.
particles in the bath. Okay, first of all, this person
I almost puked.
has,
I actually
doesn't have a lot of money.
I'm getting nauseous right now.
He doesn't have a lot of money.
He
Probably
has a ton of money.
he's got a ton of money. I was
Yeah.
thinking that it was one clown friend of yours that doesn't have a ton of money, so he's just like trying to save toilet paper. But this person is
No.
actually, people are weird about this kind of stuff. My dad was fastidious about sticking his ass in the sink, washing it
thinks
off
it's
like
cleaner.
a bidet. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this guy
This
guy-
your dad was doing this too.
in the sink.
I want to vomit. It's
Actually,
horrifying.
and then he got like a bidet of like a portable bidet you could put on top of his toilet, and he was much happier. And when he went on vacations, like he'd have to deal with the sink. Some people
what's
are
with
like
what's the
crazy
cleaning
about
of
this.
the asshole?
I don't know, but I got to tell you something. In a day of COVID, when your toilet paper is so scarce, you can't be as clean as you used to be. That's for damn sure.
Do you know? Here's a little hot secret about me.
Oh, I
I
don't
think I'm so anal retentive
that you
that
don't shit?
when I shit, which is few and far between, I shit perfect
Balls?
logs so
Oh,
that
logs.
there's literally no residue whatsoever on my anus or the paper that I use to wipe.
I think I got similar stuff going on too.
No
This
way.
yeah, it must be genetic.
Yeah, it's very strange. My friends are blown away. I mean,
Wait,
especially the friend who's literally taking a shower every fucking time he takes a shit.
okay,
Can you
I'm
imagine that
so
getting in the shower?
repulsed.
The girlfriend gets to the shower and she's standing in his shit.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Oh,
oh,
I cannot handle. I want
I
to
have to go.
barf.
But we gotta end the show. I'm gonna go puke.
Okay, seriously, the, I don't even know what to say about this with the pee and the poo.
I want to
It
hear.
just,
I want to hear our
ugh.
listeners text us at yes text mom. I want to hear if you're.
Wait, go back to the reviews first because those are lovely reviews. And I wanted to say, if you want to leave us a review, leave it on ratethispodcast.com/mom. That way you can pick any platform to write the review on and we'll get it.
Yeah, and it gives you very simple
Simple way to
directions.
do it.
Yeah.
And speaking of simple,
Yeah.
we got a phone number.
Oh, before the phone number, I want to say very special thank you to our newest patron.
Oh,
Our newest
patreon.com.
member of the Sneaky Freak family, Blues Magician.
Nice.
I like that name, and I like you. Thank you for
I
supporting our
like
show
you.
and keeping our lights on. And we're going to be doing a little Sneaky Freak hangout very soon this month, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, if you're a patron, you get a lot of little special bonuses. You get special content that is not on any of our podcasts. You get behind the scenes footage. You get to see certain TikTok videos that are only on Patreon. No, I'm just kidding about that. No, but really, if we haven't given a shout out to some of you patrons who joined it because we are not organized, let us know and we'll shout you out next time.
Because we
we do
really thank you
appreciate
for
it.
joining us there.
Yeah,
It means
that
the world.
keeps the lights on literally in Cam's apartment. So
Yeah. Okay, so we have a very special announcement.
da 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 da.
We have a new way of communicating with you. It's basically another texting phone number, but this is a very special texting phone number because it allows us to give you updates in real time very quickly, where we can tell you if we're going live, if we're doing giveaways, if we're doing events near you. It's a phenomenal way. All you got to do, text us.
Can I give them the phone number?
Yeah.
All right, Sneaky Freaks, write this down. 310-356-3920. That's 310-356-3920.
You'll have to fill
Write
out
that
like
down and text us. This is
Yeah.
so fun.
It'll
we will
be really
text
fun.
back. It'll be us texting back, not some PR person, by the way. It'll be us.
It will be us texting back. It will make it much easier for us to communicate with you.
We're going to definitely give giveaways, really good giveaway at the end of the month.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to announce. We're launching this little hotline with a LELO vibrator giveaway.
Which
We're
is
going to be giving away a
expensive.
fucking expensive ass motherfucking vibrator.
For men or women, you could choose whoever's going to win. I mean, we're going to pick the name randomly out of a hat.
You basically have to just sign up for
the
this
text.
hotline. Yeah. All right. That's it.
That's
you can
it,
also
you little
text us
sneaky
at,
freaks.
You can text us at Yes Text Mom, and we'll tell you how to sign up there.
That would be awesome.
All right.
Anyway, anything else, son?
I think you got to sing, Mother.
And let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and having a little piss in your showery.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Fucking gross as hell. Thank
Love
you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.